I was born into a poor family. My parents had me when they were in their late 50s. My dad passed away when I was very young, and my mom struggled to raise me alone. She couldn't even afford my school fees, so I had to drop out of school and join her in selling our farm produce in our village market. But anytime I take these products to the market, no one would buy from me. Even when I took the goods to our neighboring market, no one still would buy from me. I became frustrated, so I ran to the riverside, cried my eyes out, asking the nature and the river goddess, why are we suffering? What sin did we commit? Please, we need help. This misery is too much. One day, as I was packing my goods to go home from the market because there was no sales as usual, a beautiful lady, I've never seen such beauty in our village before. She came to me and said, I will buy everything. Pack them for me. Still surprised, I asked her, are you sure you want to buy everything? She said yes. As happy as I was, I packed everything neatly for her. She handed me money and an envelope. I thanked her and ran back home to tell my mom the good news. My mom was over the moon. At least we've got money for food. It wasn't too long. Again, things went back to square one. I prayed, asking God why things are so difficult for us. One day, as I was cleaning the house, the envelope that the beautiful lady handed me, which I never got to open that day, fell from where I hid it to the floor. I opened it, and what I saw inside the envelope will shock you. When I opened the envelope, I saw a letter that had a list of instructions written on it. The letter said, I have a solution to your problems. Follow these instructions if you want all your problems solved. Here is what the instruction said, and I quote, you must attend a shrine in the middle of the evil forest at midnight when no one is awake. And on no account should you be scared of anything you see or hear as you embark on this journey. That night, I couldn't sleep. I was contemplating through the night. I couldn't tell my mom because I knew she wouldn't agree as a strong Christian that she was. So the decision was solely on me to make. After contemplating that midnight while my mom was fast asleep, I snuck out of the house and made my way to the shrine in the evil forest. As scared as I was, I didn't give up. My mind was made up to put an end to our misery. When I got to the shrine, the door opened, but there was no one there. Then a voice said to me, come in, my child. I freaked out. Inside the shrine, I saw a lady on the floor. Behold, it was the same beautiful lady that bought all my goods in the market. She said to me, I didn't think you would come. Now that you are here, tell me anything you wish for in this life, and I will grant you your wish. My face brightened, but I was still nervous. I told her I wanted us to be rich. She smiled and said, that's nothing, my child. It can be done in just a few minutes, and you will see the results in 7 days. But there is a price to pay. I didn't know what the price was, but the eager to get rich and be able to feed well made me say, yes, I'm ready. When she eventually told me what the price was, it sent shivers to my spine. Wait until you hear what the price was. She told me that the price I have to pay is to sleep with a spirit python. In a week time, riches will locate me and my mom. My feet staggered in fear, but my mind was already made up at this point. I agreed. As I stood there, she summoned the spirit python. Within a few seconds, I saw something glowing in front of me. Then a giant python appeared before me. I was visibly shaking. The lady said to me, my child, you've got nothing to worry about. Before you know it, the python wrapped itself around my body. I collapsed. I woke up about 5 minutes later. The lady said to me, you can go home now. Everything is done. I returned home, and just as the lady promised, after 7 days, I noticed a lot of changes in our business. People started buying from us, and just like that, we expanded our business, opened more shops, and started selling other things other than just our farm produce. Customers from far and near would line up to buy goods from us. About a year after, I started to notice that my stomach was growing bigger each month. Even my mom noticed it. She was angry. She said to me, you look pregnant. Who is responsible for the pregnancy? I told her, nah, I wasn't dating anyone and I wasn't sleeping with anyone. I can't be pregnant. To confirm it, she took me for a test and it came out positive. I was shocked. How come? How on earth am I pregnant when I'm not sleeping with anyone? My mind went to the spirit python. Could that be it? Later on, I gave birth to a normal baby. 6 months after giving birth, the horror that came knocking at my door will shock you. At exactly 6 months after giving birth to my baby, at midnight, the baby turned into a snake. I thought I was dreaming. When I realized it wasn't a dream, I screamed and ran out of the room. I was scared to my bone marrow. That night, I locked him alone in the room and I ran out. When day breaks, he turned back into a normal baby. Now everything made sense. Immediately I figured out everything. Took the baby back to the evil forest where the baby belonged. Dumped him there, never to set my eyes on him again. I went back home and confessed everything to my mom. My mom went into shock and later passed away. A few days after, I started having nightmares. The spirit python would torment me in my dreams. I became a shadow of myself. Started thinking, what have I done to myself for the sake of money? I had no one to turn to. So I decided to go see a man of God who assured me he was going to solve my problems. We prayed and fasted. Soon I started seeing things come out of me. After a while, it stopped, but it later came back worse. As it stands now, no man will approach me because I stink. I don't even know what to do. Moral lesson of this story: please don't let hunger of money lead you to do things that you regret for the rest of your life. Thank you for watching.